Okay, let's start at the very beginning. Think of it like this. You can't join a club until you have an ID card, right? You can't start your PMP journey until you have your official ID card with the Project Management Institute. That's why your first practical step is to create a free PMI account. First, head to mice.pmi.org. You'll see this page, the login screen. Since you're new, look for the line that says New to PMI. Create your free account now. That's your ticket in. Click that link and fill in your basic details, your name, email, and a secure password. Great. Once you click Create Your Free Account Now, this is the form you'll see. It's a standard registration form, but let's go over the key parts. First, fill in your first name and last name exactly as they appear on your official ID. This is super important because your final PMP certificate will use this name. Next, select your country/region, enter your email, and choose a strong password. Look closely at the password rules listed there. You must meet all of them to move forward. Finally, just check the box to agree to the privacy policy and click Register Now. That's it. Once registered, you'll have your official PMI login, and we can proceed to the dashboard to begin the PMP application itself. Right after you click Register Now, PMI sends a quick email to make sure your address is real and belongs to you. That's why you immediately land on this screen asking for a verification code, or what we sometimes call an OTP. Your job is simple. Go straight to the inbox of the email address you just used to register. Find the code. The email from PMI will contain a specific 6-digit code. Enter it. Type that code directly into these boxes you see here on the screen. A quick tip, if you don't see the email within a minute, always check your junk or spam folder. It often hides there. If you still can't find it, use the Resend It link. Once you enter the correct code, click Continue. Congratulations! You have officially created your PMI account. Now we can finally move on to the actual PMP application steps. Once you successfully enter that code, you'll be logged in and see a quick welcome message, like the one here addressed to Sachin. PMI sometimes asks you to fill out a short optional survey to get to know their users better. This information, like your birthday, your industry, and your job title, doesn't affect your PMP eligibility, but it helps PMI understand who's applying. You have a few choices here. You can quickly fill in the details and hit Submit. Or, if you're in a hurry to start your PMP application, you can choose Ask Me Later. For now, let's select Ask Me Later so we can jump straight to the application link and see what information you actually need to gather for your PMP application. Now that you're logged into your PMI account, we need to find the official PMP application form. The easiest way is to search on the PMI website for the Project Management Professional PMP exam, which is what we see here. This page is really important. It confirms exactly what we talked about earlier. It states you need 3 to 5 years of experience depending on your education level. It reminds you of the cost, showing the member price and the full price. We'll cover membership later. What you're looking for is that little white button that says Apply Now. This button is your gateway into the formal application form, where you'll put in all your education and project experience details. Go ahead and click Apply Now so we can see what the official application asks for. Once you click Apply Now, the formal application starts with Education. This page has 2 parts. First, academic education. Enter your highest degree, like bachelor's or secondary, including the school years. Second, professional education. This is crucial. This is where you prove your 35 contact hours of training. You must list the course provider, course title, and the number of qualifying hours for each course. Look at the right side to track your total. You must reach 35. Once you hit that 35-hour mark, you can click Continue to Experience. You're almost ready for the next big step. This is where you prove you have the months needed, 36 or 60. Look at the top right. It says total 0 of 36 months, or 60, depending on your education. We need to fill that up by adding your projects one by one. For each project, you will fill in details like the project title, the organization, and your job title during that time. You'll also select the project approach methodology, like predictive, waterfall, or agile. Crucially, fill in the project dates carefully. Remember, the total months must be non-overlapping. Finally, the project description box is vital. Here, you must write a short essay describing the project goals, outcomes, and your specific role leading and directing the work. Once one project is complete, click Save Experience, then repeat until you hit your required month total. The education and experience sections are complete. Now we're on the final screen, Exam Details. This page is mostly for reviewing your personal information. PMI pulls the details you used when creating your free account, like your name, birth date, address, email, and phone number. Review carefully. You must check every detail here, especially the name on certificate. If there's an error, use the edit links to fix it immediately. This is the name that will be printed on your official PMP certificate. Next, look at exam accommodations. If you have a documented disability and need special arrangements for the test, like extra time, you must select Yes and follow the instructions to upload documentation. If not, select No. Finally, you must check the box agreeing to the terms and agreements and confirming that all the information you provided is accurate and complete. Once you've done this final check, click the big purple button, Submit Application. Congratulations! Your PMP journey is officially moving to the review phase. After hitting Submit, PMI takes about 4 to 5 days to review everything. Then you get this exciting email. Congratulations! Your PMP application has been accepted. This means you are officially qualified to sit for the exam. The hardest administrative part is over. Now, for the final steps, pay the fee, log into your PMI account and pay the exam fee. It's cheaper if you become a PMI member. Schedule your exam. Book your testing date at a Pearson VUE center. You have a 1-year window from this approval date to pass the exam. You've earned the right to test. Now go earn that PMP. This is the most rewarding screen you'll see. You've been approved! Look at the PMP Application section. The status now clearly says Submit Payment. Down below, it confirms your eligibility start date and expiration date. Notice you have almost exactly 365 days. 1 full year to submit payment, schedule, and pass the exam. But we want to do this now. See that dark purple button that says Pay for Exam? That's what you click to finalize your application and lock in your testing window. Remember our earlier tip, the exam fee is much cheaper if you are a PMI member. Before you click Pay for Exam, seriously consider becoming a member first. Once the fee is paid, the system opens up the ability to schedule your exact date and time at a Pearson VUE testing center. Congratulations, you are officially in the final stretch. When you click Pay for Exam, you land here in your shopping cart. You can see the full price of a PMP exam. Look at that large number under subtotal. But notice the huge savings right at the top. PMI is giving you a clear choice. Save on your order by becoming a member today. If you add the PMI membership fee to your cart, the total cost for the membership plus the discounted exam is much less than paying the non-member exam price alone. It's a smart decision. Click Become a Member right now to add the membership. Once you're ready, hit Checkout, finalize the payment, and you can immediately schedule your PMP exam. You did! Before you hit Checkout, you'll see this crucial pop-up about PMI membership. This is where you can save a huge amount on your total order. Look at all the benefits you get: access to tools, free PDU opportunities, and the free PMBOK guide download. Most importantly, membership gives you the huge discount on the exam fee. For a little extra cost, you get membership benefits for a year and save money on the exam, making the total price much lower than the non-member rate. Select individual membership and click Add to Cart. You've made a smart choice. Now you can finalize the payment and immediately schedule your PMP exam. Now that you've added the PMI membership, look at your cart summary. You can clearly see two items: the PMP exam at the reduced member price and the PMI membership fee. The estimated total on the right shows the combined cost, which is your best value for money. Also, PMI automatically suggests a local chapter for you, like the North India chapter shown here. This is a great perk for networking. If everything looks correct and you're happy with the total, click the dark purple button that says Checkout. This will take you to the payment screen. You've reached the very last step, the payment confirmation. This slide shows the final total after taxes and fees have been calculated. Now, look at the order summary on the right. The system has calculated all applicable taxes for your country and location, adding them to the subtotal to give you the final order total. Once you confirm the final amount, scroll down. You'll enter your payment method, credit or debit card, and then click Continue to Payment. Payment complete. Your eligibility is active for 1 year. You can now immediately schedule your PMP exam at a Pearson VUE center. Congratulations, you've done it.